Ethereum Classic value equivalent to 722.27 rands a coin. The present cost range 707.18, 743.82. The earlier day close 711.51. The change was plus 10.76, plus 151%. Backwards rate ZAR2 and so forth. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for July 2024. At the outset cost at 1,656 rands. Excessive cost 2029, while low cost 1,656. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1,809. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 1,896, change for July 14.5%. Ethereum Classic figure for August 2024. Before all else cost at 1,896 rands. Excessive cost 2,879, while low cost 1,893. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2001. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 2036, change for August 7.4%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for September 2024. Before all else cost at 2036 rands. Exorbitant cost 22.97, while low cost 19.97. The found the middle value of cost 21.19. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end 20.47, change for September 5.5%. Ethereum Classic estimate for October 2024. First and foremost cost at 2,147 rands. Exorbitant cost 24.25, while low cost 2,107. The found the middle value of cost 22.36. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end 20.66, change for October 5.5%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for November 2024. First and foremost cost at 2,266 rands. Exorbitant cost 2,266, while low cost 1,873. The found the middle value of cost 2,105. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 2014, change for November 11.1%. Ethereum Classic gauge for December 2024. In the first place cost at 2014 rands. Exorbitant cost 21.89, while low cost 19.3. The found the middle value of cost 2,238. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 2046, change for December 1.6%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for January 2025. To start with cost at 2046 rands. Exorbitant cost 24.21, while low cost 2046. The found the middle value of cost 20.94. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end 2063, change for January 10.6%. Ethereum Classic estimate for February 2025. To start with cost at 2,263 rands. Exorbitant cost 24.21, while low cost 21.05. The found the middle value of cost 2,263. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end 2,263, change for February 0%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for Walk 2025. In the first place cost at 2,263 rands. Exorbitant cost 23.29, while low cost 20.25. The found the middle value of cost 21.99. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 21.77, change for spring 3.8%. Ethereum Classic gauge for April 2025. In the first place cost at 2,177 rands. Exorbitant cost 21.60, while low cost 19.64. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 28.28. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 2,112, change for April 3%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for May 2025. In the first place cost at 2,112 rands. Exorbitant cost 22.81, while low cost 19.83. The found the middle value of cost 2,827. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 2032, change for May's 9%. Ethereum Classic estimate for June 2025. To start with cost at 2,132 rands. Excessive cost 2,646, while low cost 2,132. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,346. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 24 is 73, change for June 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for July 2025. Initially cost at 24.73 rands. Excessive cost 26.89, while low cost 2,337. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,503. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 25.13 change for July 16%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 25.13 rands. Excessive cost 2732, while low cost 23.74. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2543. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 2553, change for August 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for September 2025. At the outset cost at 2553 rands. Excessive cost 2553, while low cost 2098. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2365. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 2056, change for September 6%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for October 2025. Before all else cost at 2256 rands. Excessive cost 2256, while low cost 19.5. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2116. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 2048, change for October 2%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for November 2025. Before all else cost at 2048 rands. Excessive cost 2048, while low cost 1749. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1932. Ethereum Classic cost estimate toward the month's end 1881, change for November 2%. Ethereum Classic gauge for December 2025. In the first place cost at 1881 rands. Exorbitant cost 2335, while low cost 1881. The found the middle value of cost 2070. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 2882, change for December 16%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for January 2026. In the first place cost at 2182 rands. Exorbitant cost 2372, while low cost 2062. They found the middle value of cost 2208. Ethereum Classic cost gauge toward the month's end 2217, change for January 6%. Ethereum Classic conjecture for February 2026. At the outset cost at 2217 rands. Excessive cost 2217, while low cost 1863. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2075. Ethereum Classic cost conjecture toward the month's end 23, change for February 7%. Ethereum Classic cost expectation for Walk 2026. At the outset cost at 23 rands. Excessive cost 2077, while low cost 1893. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2027. Ethereum Classic cost figure toward the month's end 2035, change for spring 16%. Ethereum Classic figure for April 2026. Before all else cost at 2035 rands. Excessive cost 25.26, while low cost 20.35. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 22.39. Ethereum Classic cost figure